Welcome to the 2017 edition of the National Science and Math Quiz. Today we bring you the fifth quarterfinal contest, which features Mawuli School, Holy Child School, and West Africa Senior High School. Let's meet the contestants. Holy Child School. Holy Child School is represented by
Jochebed Adjua Sutherland, Form 3. Yadombachi Inchua, Form 3.
You're welcome, ladies.
Thank you.
How are you?
Fine.
Good. Do you want to reflect on your last contest? No. All right. So we are in the quarterfinals. Big excitement, right?
Yes, please.
Okay. What are we to expect from you?
God's best with our best, and we know His best will take us far.
All right. All the best, Ben. West Africa Senior High School. West Africa Senior High School is represented by
Tade Abdul Hamid, second year.
Sign Yakun, second year.
You're welcome, gentlemen.
Thank you.
How are you?
We are very fine.
West Africa Senior High School. You are in the quarterfinals. You don't look excited. All right, what are we expecting for this contest?
Today, we are going to do our best, and God will do the rest.
All right. Best wishes to you. Mawuli School. Mawuli School is represented by
I'm Mohamed Raphael, final year.
Anyanu Matthias Kwame, final year.
You're welcome, gentlemen.
Thank you, madam.
How are you?
We are excellent. We are excellent.
You are excellent.
Yes, please.
All right. And what does it feel like to be in the quarterfinals?
Okay. All we can say now is that it's a dream come true, and we hope that we go very far from here.
Okay. So today's contest, expectations. How is it going to go?
What I'll say is that God is our helper.
All right. Best wishes to you.
Okay.
Viewers, we've met the contestants. They seem to be in a somber mood. Well, we'll soon find out what happens. But before I sit down, I would like to acknowledge that the National Science and Math Quiz is sponsored by the Ghana Education Service through the Conference of Heads of Assisted Secondary Schools. We are also supported by TIGO, GOIL, Prudential Life Insurance, Accra College of Medicine, and GCB Bank. We are produced by Prime Time. My name is Dr. Elsie Efa Kaufman. I am a senior lecturer in the Department of Biomedical Engineering, University of Ghana, and I'm your quiz mistress. Thank you. Contestants, the contest comes to you in 5 rounds. The first round is a round for fundamental concepts, simple, direct questions that require simple, direct answers from you. If you answer your major question correctly, 3 points. If the question is incorrectly answered, it becomes available to the 2 other schools to ring. A school may ring and attempt an answer. If the answer is right, a bonus point. If the answer is incorrect, it fetches a penalty point. For questions which require calculations, you have 30 seconds in which to provide your answer. If there are no calculations involved, you have 10 seconds to do so. All questions are to be attempted once only. Best wishes to all 3 schools. First set of questions, 30 seconds. And I'm starting with you, Mawuli School. In an experiment to confirm the relationship between 2 observables, A and B, a graph with natural log of A on the vertical axis and natural log of B on the horizontal axis is drawn. If the anticipated relationship is A is equal to K multiplied by B to the power N, how can the graph be used to determine K and N? Matthias. Go ahead.
Okay. To get the value of n, gradient of the line that's from the graph is found. And after finding the gradient, the value of n is the gradient. And the k is, first when you find the intercept on the vertical axis, and that intercept, you take the natural antilog of it to get the value of k.
I'll give you 2 out of 3. And gentlemen, you need to be more organized. If you both raise your hand, I'll call either one of you. And then you have to be ready. Okay? All right. K is given by the vertical intercept and n by the slope of the graph. You got the 2 for the slope of the graph being n. All right, West Africa. The gravitational potential at a point outside a uniform sphere of mass 8.0 times 10 raised to the power 4 kilogram and radius 2.0 meters is negative 1.2 times 10 raised to the power negative 6 joule per kilogram. Determine the distance of the point from the center of the sphere. Yes, Abdul.
4.0 meters.
That's incorrect for a bonus. The right answer is 4.4 meters. Holy Child School. In an energy transfer process, a Bohr atom is excited from the ground state to the state with principal quantum number 4. What is the energy in electron volts absorbed by the atom? Ajwa.
Please, the energy absorbed is 1/25 that of the ground state.
No, that's incorrect. For a bonus, the right answer is 12.75 electron volts. Next set. Okay, you heard it. You are all to speak clearly and loudly and boldly and confidently. The next one is actually a single question to all three schools. When I get to your school, please give me a right answer so that I can move on to the next school for the next right and different answer. This is the question. There are 6 different types of synovial joints, which are classified based on their articulating surfaces and types of joint movement those shapes permit. When I get to your school, please name one, only one. First choice, Mawuli. Yes, Raphael.
Ball and socket joint.
Okay. West Africa. Yes, Sahine.
Hinge joint.
You are right. Holy Child. Ajwa.
Pivot joint.
Yes. There are 6 types, so any choices, fine. All right, next set, 30 seconds. Mawuli, find 2 numbers whose sum is 100 and whose product is a maximum. Matthias.
The 2 numbers are 50 each. That's
Yes.
50 and 50.
West Africa. Find 2 positive numbers whose product is 100 and whose sum is a minimum. Abdul.
Madam, please, 10 each.
Yes. Find 2 numbers whose difference is 100 and whose product is a minimum. Yes, Ajwa.
101 and 1.
That's incorrect. For a bonus. The right answer is 50 and -50. Ten seconds. Mawuli, it has been found that, contrary to Boyle's law, the product of volume and pressure, that is PV, for say CO2, is not quite constant at high pressures and low temperatures. Why? Yes, Matthias.
It is not constant because at high pressures, and low temperatures, the CO2 gas occupies a particular volume. As comparing its volume to the volume of its container, it has appreciable volume, and the volume keeps on changing.
One. At high pressures or low temperatures, the density of the gas is high, and the size of the molecules compared to the intermolecular distances is no longer negligible. You were beaten around that point. The second reason is that the intermolecular forces when the molecules are close are no longer negligible. West Africa. The kinetic theory states that when gaseous molecules or atoms collide with one another or with the walls of the container of the gas, the collisions are elastic. What would have been the case? Abdul.
Madam, please, if they weren't elastic, there will be, when there is collision between two molecules, the gas molecules will exchange energy, and as such, and they will also lose energy when they strike, and therefore the pressure exerted by the gases will decrease.
Yes. What does the kinetic theory say about the average kinetic energy of a gaseous molecule? Enchua.
The average kinetic energy is directly proportional to the absolute temperature.
Yes. "30 seconds. Mawuli School. The electron in a atom of the atom -6 joules. Small a.
Proportion of the genotype
B small.
Two genotypes are
Yes, Ajua.
The addition of a catalyst does not affect the Kc. It only quickens up the rate at which equilibrium will be attained. It's independent. A catalyst does not affect the chemical equilibrium.
Okay, I'll give that to you. Hmm. 30 seconds. Mawuli School. Determine the gravitational potential on the surface of a uniform spherical mass distribution of radius 1.0 meter and total mass 5.0 times 10 raised to the power 3 kilogram. Yes, Matthias.
The gravitational potential is negative 3.34 times 10 raised to the power -7 times 10 raised to the power -7 joule per kilogram. Joule per kilogram.
Okay. West Africa. The electron in a Bohr atom makes a radiative transition from the state with quantum number 4 to the state with quantum number 3. Determine the energy in electron volts of the photon emitted by the atom. Yes, Abdul.
Madam, please, the energy emitted is 0.66 electron volts.
Okay. Holy child. The relationship between observables U and R is postulated to be U is equal to A multiplied by E raised to the power BR. What graph type is obtained by plotting natural log of U on the vertical axis and R be used to
Line graph BR.
2 out of 3. Yeah? Preamble to all schools.
Organism. And then the macro refers to the gradual change of the whole environment.
No. Microevolution. Yes, Sahini.
Microevolution results in development of macroevolution results in the change in the divergent structures of the whole species.
No. For bonus. Microevolution over time may result in the formation of subspecies or geographical races, whereas macroevolution may result in the formation of new species genetically. Ajwa.
Okay. In microevolution, the driving force would be something innate in the organism. That is, it is triggered by an environmental factor among a population. But then for macro, it's something general on a wider scale that is affecting the whole environment, that's affecting all species present in that environment.
No. For bonus. The common driving force of microevolution is natural selection in response to different environments. Whereas the driving force of macroevolution is mutation, genetic divergence, things like that. All right. Next set, 30 seconds. I have a short preamble. Preamble to all schools. Simplify the expression. Mawuli, square root of 8 plus square root of 12 plus square root of 18 plus square root of 27. Matthias.
We have
Abdul.
The answer is 5C root D.
Yes.
The answer.
Last set of questions, 30 seconds. Mawuli School. When 200 cubed dilute HCl solution are added to 300 centimeter cubed of 0.20 mole per decimeter cubed NH3. Matthias.
0.5, 60. The ammonia will be in excess, and its concentration is 6.0 times 10 raised to the power -2 mole per dm cubed.
Yes. West Africa. Explain how you would prepare 500 centimeter cubed of 0.25 mole per decimeter cube solution of H2SO4 from an H2SO4 solution that is 16.0 mole per decimeter cubed. Yes, Abdul.
Madam, please, I'll take 7.0625 cm cube of the 16 mole per dm cube H2SO4 solution and dilute it to 500 cm cube.
No. For a bonus. You are really close. You measure 7.8 centimeter cubed of the acid solution and dilute it to 500 centimeter cubed. The other way you can do this is to take 10 centimeter cubed, dilute to 640 centimeter cubed, and then measure out your 500 centimeter cubed. Holy Child, calculate the concentration of an HCl solution when 20 centimeter cubed of 15.0 mole per decimeter cubed HCl solution are diluted with 45.0 centimeter cubed of water. Please give your answer to 2 places of decimal. Enchua.
6.67 mole per dm cube.
That's incorrect. For a bonus. The right answer is 4.62 mole per decimeter cubed. And that's the end of the first round. 4 more rounds to go. Round 2. This round is also known as the speed race. The questions in the round are directed to all 3 schools at the same time. For an opportunity to answer a question, you need to ring for it. May I hear your bell, Holy Child? West Africa. Mawuli School. If you ring and answer correctly on the first attempt, 3 points. On the second attempt, 2 points. On the third attempt, 1 point. For questions which require calculations, you have 30 seconds to present an answer. If there are no calculations involved, you have a maximum of 10 seconds to present that answer. If you attempt an answer and it's incorrect, you lose a precious point. Best wishes to all 3 schools. For the first set of questions, you have 30 seconds. Give the equilibrium constant Kc expression for the following reaction. 2SO3 gas plus 2Cl2 gas going to 2SO2 Cl2 gas plus O2 gas. Yes, which of you? Matthias.
The equilibrium constant Kc is equal to square bracket, that's the concentration of SO2Cl2 squared, multiplying the concentration of O2 raised to the power 1 all over concentration of SO3 squared, multiplying concentration of Cl2 also squared.
Yes. Which of you?
Oh, Matthias, 3 points.
Consider the following electrodes with their corresponding potentials. O3, O2, H+, H2O / PT, 2.07 volts. MnO4-, Mn2+, H+, H2O / PT, 1.21 volts. Na+ / Na, negative 2.71 volts. Sn2+ / Sn, negative 0.14 volts. H2O2 OH- / PT, 0.851 volts. Give the following oxidizing agents in an increasing order of... Yes, which of you? Please raise your hand, Matthias.
Okay. In terms of increasing oxidizing property, we have the N. We have Na plus going Na plus as the first one, followed by Sn2 plus, followed by H2O2, followed by Mn2 plus, then H plus.
That's incorrect. Yes, and you are.
We have the first one to be Na+ / Na, followed by H2O2 / OH- / PT, followed by Sn2 plus / Sn.
No. I'm continuing the question. In an increasing order of oxidizing... Oh, wait a moment. Can you tell me your order again? Quickly.
You have Na plus to SN2 plus to H2O2 to Mn2 plus to H plus.
No. Okay. So I'm continuing for you. In an increasing order of oxidizing strength, Na plus, SN2 plus, H2O2, O3, and MnO4 minus. Yes, Abdul.
Madam, please. Is O3 slash O2 slash H plus slash PT?
No. The right order, Na plus, SN2 plus, H2O2, MnO4 minus, and O3. Ten seconds for this next set. Which type of tissue in mammals functions to bind, fill spaces, protect? Yes, Raphael.
Connective tissue.
Yes. What is the evolutionary purpose of crossing over? Abdul.
Madam, please, the evolutionary purpose of crossing over is to introduce variation into the species or the organisms in the, yes, to introduce variation and different characteristics for.
That's not really it. To increase genetic diversity, the genes, diversity in the genes. Explain why clayey soils are rich in nutrients but not good for most agricultural crop production. Raphael.
Okay. This is because although clay soil is rich in nutrients, it also has a higher water holding ability. That's to say it is able to keep a lot of water. So even though there are the nutrients, but plants are unable to grow because they end up dying due to the excess water in the clay soil.
Yes, which of you? Abdul.
Madam, please, the clay soil has a lot of nutrients, that's true. But the reason why it's not good for agriculture is because it has very tiny pore species. And also the nutrients in the, it has very tiny pore species. We do not allow air to enter when the soil is,
yes,
water is poured in the soil.
Next set. For the first question, 30 seconds. If f of x is equal to 10 raised to the power x, and g of x is equal to log of x, evaluate f of g of 5. Yes,
It's 5.
Matthias.
It's 5.
Yes. Ten seconds. Find the odd one out. A, kite. B, rhombus. C, rectangle. D, square. Yes, which of you? Matthias.
It's a rhombus because
No. No. Yes, it's the kite. 30 seconds. All of them? Okay.
Square.
Kite.
"30 seconds. 7 less than twice a number is 20 more than 5 times the number. Find the number." Yes, Matthias.
Madam, the number is negative 9.
Yes. Last set. All 30 seconds. The radius of a spherical celestial body is 8.00 times 10 raised to the power 6 meters, and the acceleration due to gravity on its surface is 4.00 meters per second squared. Find the acceleration due to gravity 2.00 times 10 raised to the power 6 meters above the surface of the body. Yes, Abdul.
2.
In which the angular momentum of the electron is 5.25 times 10 raised to the power negative 34 joules second. Yes, Abdul.
Madam, please, the ball radius of the orbit is 2.65 times 10 to the power minus 10 meters.
That's incorrect. The right answer is 1.32 nanometers. Last question for the round. Give the SI unit of the Coulomb law constant. Yes, Matthias.
The SI units of the Coulomb's law constant in base unit is ampere squared second raised to the exponent 4 over kilogram meter cubed.
No. I continue reading. Oh, you go ahead, Abdul.
Madam, please, is Newton meter squared per coulomb squared.
So I can continue reading now. In a form that contains base units only. Matthias, you had it upside down. So it's kilogram meter cubed per ampere squared second to the 4. That's the end of the second round. At the end of the second round, Holy Child School has 14 points. West Africa Senior High School has 29 points. Mawuli School has 37 points. Round 3. This round has the problem of the day. The problem of the day is a single question to all 3 schools. From the time I ask you to begin, you have 3 minutes in which to present an answer. The problem of the day is worth 10 points. Let's turn over our sheets and read the problem of the day together. Problem of the day. There are 2 parts to this problem. First one, people with diabetes mellitus normally take their insulin as an injection. Using your knowledge of what happens in the stomach and small intestines of humans in terms of digestion and absorption, explain why insulin is not taken as a pill. The second part, an individual who has had his gallbladder removed was advised to reduce the intake of fat-containing foods. What effect will the removal of the individual's gallbladder have on his ability to absorb and digest fat? Contestants, this is your problem of the day. You may now begin. People with diabetes mellitus normally take their insulin as an injection. And the contestants were to use their knowledge of what happens in the stomach and the small intestines of humans in terms of digestion and absorption to explain why insulin is not taken as a pill. The focus is on the stomach and small intestines and what happens there in relation to digestion and absorption. Okay, so first thing to notice is that insulin is a protein. Protein digestion begins in the stomach. The pepsin produced by the glands in the stomach will break down the insulin, which is a protein. The insulin will therefore not make its way to the small intestine. The second was advised to reduce. So I'm giving you, I'm adding one out of Holy Child School. You did not handle at all. I'm not giving you any points. You do first part, you do mention that insulin is a protein and it will be digested. But you see the level of detail I was looking for, especially absorption in the small intestine, completely missing. So I'm giving you 2 out of the possible 4 for that section. When it gets to the second part, you are also going on about some things about the bile, emulsification, and absorption can't take place. Yeah, so you have, 2 points in weak form. So I'm giving you 2 there out of the possible 6. That gives you a total of 4 out of 10. That's the end of the problem of the day and the end of round 3. Please pick up your notepads. Before we begin the 4th round, I would like to acknowledge that the National Science and Math Quiz is sponsored by the Ghana Education Service through the Conference of Heads of Assisted Secondary Schools. We also have support from TIGO, GOL, Prudential Life Insurance, Accra College of Medicine, and GCB Bank. We are produced by Primetime. Thank you. Round 4. In this round, I'll be presenting you with statements. When you receive a statement, please consider the statement very carefully and let me know whether it's true or false. If you are right, 2 points. If you are incorrect, you lose a precious point. You may choose not to respond, in which case that statement becomes available to the 2 other schools. A school may ring and attempt an answer. If the answer is right, 2 full points. If the answer is incorrect, it fetches that penalty point. Best wishes, everyone. I'm starting with you, West Africa, your statement. In a food chain, each succeeding level in a forward direction represents an increase in the number of individuals. Yes, Ahene?
True.
No, that's a false statement. Holy Child. In a food chain, each succeeding level in a forward direction represents a gain in the total energy being transferred. Yes, Njua?
False.
You're right. In a food chain, each succeeding level in a forward direction represents a decrease in the biomass of individuals. Raphael?
True.
No, that's a false statement. The characteristic color of copper ions in a blue flame is bluish green. Yes, Ahine?
True.
Yes. The characteristic color of calcium ions in a blue flame is pink. Yes, Ajwa?
False.
You're right. The characteristic color of potassium in a blue flame is lilac. Yes, Raphael?
True.
Yes. In a right angle triangle, sine of 90 degrees is equal to hypotenuse over adjacent. Yes, Ahine?
False.
You're right. In a right angle triangle with sides of length 3, 4, 5, the smallest angle is sine inverse of 3 over 5. Yes, Njua?
False.
No, that's a true statement. In a right angle triangle, the distance from the vertex of the right angle to the midpoint of the hypotenuse is half the length of the hypotenuse. Which of you? Matthias? No, that's a true statement. Your answer again, please, Matthias.
It's false.
West Africa. The magnitude of the resultant of two forces cannot be greater than the sum of the magnitudes of the forces. No. The magnitude of the resultant of two forces is proportional to the cosine of the angle between the forces. Yes, Njua?
True.
No. Mawuli. If two forces act along the same line, the magnitude of their resultant equals the sum of their magnitudes. Yes, Raphael?
False.
You're right. Frequency of crossing over between two genes decreases if they are closely placed. Sahine?
False.
No. Crossing over is a source of variation for producing new varieties. Yes, Ajwa?
It's true.
Yes. The strength of linkage between two genes increases if they are closely placed on a centromere? Yes, Raphael.
True.
Yes. In the commercial electrolysis of gold, both electrodes are gold. Sahine?
True.
Yes. In the commercial electrolysis of alumina, the cathode is aluminum metal. And you are?
It's true.
No. It's graphite. Copper can be purified by electrolysis. Raphael?
True.
Yes. The graphs of y equals sine of x and y equals cosine of the expression x plus pi over 2 are identical. Yes, Sahine?
False.
You're right. The graphs of y equals tangent of x and y equals tangent of the expression x plus pi are identical. Ajua?
It's false.
No. The graphs of y is equal to cosine of x and y is equal to sine of the expression pi over 2 minus x are identical. Yes, Raphael?
True.
Yes. Last set of statements. Last set. West Africa. A bolometer is an instrument for accurately measuring the size of a bolus. Abdul?
False.
Yes. A Hall probe is used in measuring magnetic flux densities. Yes, Raphael.
True.
Yes. Your own statement. Last statement. A pyrometer is a temperature measuring device. Yes, Raphael?
Adam, is very true.
It's very true indeed. That's the end of the fourth round. At the end of the fourth round, Holy Child School has 18 points. West Africa Senior High School has 38 points. Mawuli School has 53 points. Fifth and final round. In this round, I'm going to be reading out clues. Your objective is to solve the riddle. If you solve the riddle on the first clue, 5 points. On the second clue, 4 points. On the third or any clue thereafter, 3 points. In order to solve a riddle, you need to ring for it. May I hear your bell, Holy Child? West Africa. Mawuli School. When you ring, the answer must be ready. There are 4 riddles. I am formed of 3 bones. I am composed of 3 functional compartments. I am one of the strongest and most important joints in the human body. My movements are essential to many everyday activities, including walking, running, sitting, and standing. I allow the lower leg to move relative. Yes, Raphael.
Pivot joint.
No. I allow the lower leg to move relative to the thigh. Sahine.
Ball and socket joint.
Ah. Relative to the thigh while supporting the body's weight. So who am I? Ajwa.
The patella.
Oh. Anyone? Yes, it's the knee joint. Next one. My cousin and I attended G Poly. While my cousin was in the alpha class, I was in the beta class. Hydrogen bonds between my strands are mighty and strong. So while my body is firm and rigid, my cousin's body is a little loose and porous. I am abundant in trees and other plants. Yes, Raphael.
Cellulose.
You are right. I read the 5th clue, 3 points. Next one. I am a fraction, but I'm not an ordinary one. My numerator or denominator or both are fractional. This makes me a rather complex entity. An example of me is 3/4 over. Yes, Raphael.
Mixed fraction.
No.
Or mixed numbers.
An example of me is 3/4 over the expression 1/3 plus half. So who am I? Another one for you. I am a rather complex entity, so this is a complex fraction. Complex fraction. Last riddle. I am a model of the atom that was proposed in 1904, soon after the discovery of the electron. I predate the discovery of the nucleus, so I can be forgiven for likening the positive charge distribution. Yes, which of you? Abdul.
Madam, please, the planetary model of the atom.
No, I'm not accepting that. I continue. For likening the positive charge distribution in an atom to soup. Yes, Ajwa.
The plum pudding model.
Okay. Yes, I'll accept it. Yes, but the official name is the Thomson model, but it is the plum pudding model. That's the end of the 5th round. At the end of the contest, here are the final scores. Holy Child School has 21 points. West Africa Senior High School has 38 points. Mawuli School has 56 points. Holy Child School, thank you for being here. Best wishes to you. West Africa Senior High School, thank you for being here as well. All the best. Mawuli School. Congratulations on winning the contest. Well done. And I look forward to seeing you in the semi-finals. Viewers, we've come to the end of a quarter-final contest. Next time, we'll bring you the 6th quarter-final contest, which features Agri Memorial Senior High School, Anglo Senior High School, and Infantsipim School. Before we leave, I would like to acknowledge that the National Science and Math Quiz is sponsored by the Ghana Education Service through the Conference of Heads of Assisted Secondary Schools. We have support from Tigo, Goal, Prudential Life Insurance, Accra College of Medicine, and GCB Bank. We are produced by Primetime. Thank you very much for joining us for this contest, and see you next time. Bye.